Hey everyone, welcome to what I believe is part 10 of my Elden Ring Let's Play. I'm really excited that I actually got to 10 parts. Um, I've been having a lot of fun playing Elden Ring like this. Last episode, I said I was struggling a bit to have stuff to talk about, so I'm gonna try to fix this. This episode, we'll be doing a quest, and I'm gonna try my best to give my thoughts about all that's going on, all that I see, just take in the game as I usually say. Because last episode I was a bit overwhelmed. I tried to pick um, a couple of objectives for me, but what ended up happening was I was rushing to get them done, and doing that, I didn't really have anything to talk about. Like I didn't have a clear, concise goal, and that's really not fun
Is anybody there?
for anyone
Someone
watching.
who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Haight, a servant to the True Order and celebrated repudiator of the false. Oh, Erdtree, grant me succor.
Yep. So we're meeting yet another NPC this
Hello?
episode.
Is anybody there? Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Haight, servant to the True Order and celebrated repudiator of the false. Oh, Erdtree, grant me succor.
Yeah, please shut up. Don't repeat that.
Hello?
Yeah.
Is
So the first time I
anybody
played the
there?
game, I noticed that he
Someone
did
who
this.
might be
He
interested
just
in
never shut
rescuing
up.
the great Kenneth Haight,
And I was hoping they would have
servant
fixed
to
it
the
by
True
then,
Order
by now,
and
because
celebrated repudiator of the
it's just
false.
not in line with the game for him to do that on purpose. So I assume it's a bug, and it's just really annoying. But I guess they haven't. Anyway, let's go talk to him before he.
Hello?
Oh my God! Please no.
Is anybody there?
Yeah. I'm
Someone
here.
who might be... Ah, you've come to lend me your aid, have you? Well, that's very kind, but, no. No, the help is very much appreciated, even from a tarnished. Despite appearances, nobility is no prerequisite to serving the True Order. You might have heard of me, Kenneth Haight. Next in line is the rightful ruler of Limgrave, young Tarnished. I would have a boon of you. I want you to take back my fort. It lies to the south, beyond the Mistwood. A knight commander from Stormvale took it. A fool! And plumb mad to boot. Simply obsessed with blood.
The Mistwood. That's those woods, right there to our south. Oh, I got their name right last time, thankfully.
What are you waiting for? A kiss goodbye? My fort lies to the south, beyond the Mistwood. Take it back for me. Oh, I see. You wish to know the reward. Fret not. The great Kenneth Haight is known for his considerable largesse. The celebrations will be lavish indeed upon the dawn of my fort's retrieval. Yes. Now, allow me to furnish you with a little advice. I would take great care to avoid Godric's tarnished hunts were I in your shoes. That depraved lot are obsessed with sacrificing tarnished like you for the sake of grafting. Honestly, Godric's nothing more than a jumped-up country bumpkin. Lord? Oh, don't make me laugh. First, he hid himself amongst the womenfolk to flee the capital, then hid from Radahn in that castle. Then he insulted Melania, lost to her in battle, only to lick her boots rather than die like a man. Has he no shame, the big girl's blouse? And to think, he's the blood of Godfrey, last of the golden lineage, though you almost wouldn't know it to look at him. Yeah, I almost feel sorry for the chap the more I think of it. What are you waiting for? My fort
Okay, well, he talked about a lot of important things there. Lots of foreshadowing. Most importantly, as of now, Um, he talked about Godric. Now, if you remember, Godric is the Lord of Stormvale. He is someone we will have to face eventually, but not right now. Don't worry, not right now. Instead, we have we have other stuff to do. We have a quest from Kenneth. He wants us to take back his fort on the other side of the deep wood. And well, I can only see one fort looking in that direction, and it's this one. And well, yeah, it is that one. However, before we go, I can see a church there. Oh, can I pick the golden one up? Thank you. I can see a church there that I want to go to. And again, you can see the scale of this area. Look at all these huge cliff walls. The tower behind them. That's, if you look in the map, that's all the way over here. Right? That tree over there, right above my head. That's the tree right there. And it doesn't look far away, but trust me, it is. That fort, and it looks like a massive area. That's only this little place here. This game is huge, trust me, and it's full of cool places to visit. Sometimes other not so cool places that you'll be miserable trying to get through. It's just how the game works. Anyway, we have a troll we have to fight. Well, we don't actually have to fight him, but I do want to fight him. Okay. I don't want to tank his attacks though. Oh. Oh, I tried to jump there. Okay, go for the heavy attack. Good. Get the determination attack. See if it works in. Oh. Oh, I managed to stagger him twice. I don't know why I wasn't able to get that special animation in. Anyway, we were heading towards this church, and now the landscape is no longer being ruined by that big, ugly guy. So, this is the third church of Marika, if I'm not mistaken. And we're gonna get a really important item here. This item is... yeah, it's Search Project. This item is one of the most important items in the game for specific builds. Others, like ours, I mean, it helps, but it's not amazing. But it's still pretty good. The Flask of Wondrous Physique. You can find crystal tears at the base of minor earth trees and elsewhere throughout the lands between. At Size of Grace, you can mix two crystal tears in the Flask of Wondrous Physique. This will allow you to create elixirs with very custom effects. Unfortunately, we didn't get more than one tier, but we'll get another one soon enough. Alright, now... oh, I guess we'll be talking to Melina.
Spoken echoes of Queen Marika linger here as well. Shall I share them with you? Very well. In Marika's own words, my lord, and thy warriors, I divest each of thee of thy grace. With thine eyes dimmed, ye will be driven from the lands between. Ye will wage war in a land afar. and die. Well, perhaps that might serve you in lieu of a maiden's guidance.
Okay, so Melina here seems quite familiar with Marika. She gives us a few of her quotes every now and again. Also, there's a very specific word or wording that she said there. Could that serve in lieu of a maiden's guidance, which leads us to believe, from the information we have now, that Melina is not actually our true maiden, or anything similar. And, well, that's just something you would assume, but the community does know, or that she is not in fact a maiden. She doesn't say that anywhere. That's just something people assume. That's something that I tried to hint at a couple of episodes back by saying we now had a maiden. We didn't in fact have a maiden. Melina is just our guide, just a friend. I'm not actually gonna level up. In the sacred tier. And if you remember, sacred tiers allows us to upgrade how much our flasks replenish. We don't have enough golden seeds, so we can't do that. Now, makes a wondrous physique. What does the wondrous physique do? Well, Crimson Crystal tier restores half of total HP in mixed physique. If we equip this item, which apparently was already auto-equipped, which is great, it is a one-time special potion that you can get like custom effects for. Right now we only have an effect that heals for half our HP, so we basically have a little bit of extra healing now. But later on you'll find effects that are very powerful, like for 10 seconds you don't consume any FP, or you have an invulnerability bubble, and the next time you get hit, you don't take any damage. Some of them give you pure stats like strength. Others make you explode when you take damage, and all that stuff. Like, they have very unique effects, and there's something that you should try to use, but do keep in mind that generally, they're not going to be like a major upgrade to your build unless you're the mage and you get the one where you don't consume any FP. In which case, yeah, that's going to be very powerful for people using weapons, especially people two-handing like a big weapon like ours. I don't think they're too good. Like, the best one's probably the one where you don't take damage the next time you're hit. And I think there's another one that gives you passive regen, so you can take capped on health if you take like small hits. I hope I'm not making up effects that don't exist in the game. So yeah, we'll get to that eventually. It was also mentioned that you can find them below great trees, or minor earth trees. Sorry, I believe this is the great tree, and minor earth trees are places like this, and here. Okay, actually they're all minor earth trees, it seems. Okay. It seems like they all have the same image. I thought they were different, but I guess not. Actually, I mean, I could just look. Yeah, it is golden. It has golden leaves. So it is a minor earth tree, my bad. It's completely misunderstanding. Anyway, we have a fort to clear. So let's follow the road. So yeah, we heard a bit more about Marika, who, in case you didn't know, that it's a person that's portrayed in those statues. Kenneth talked a bit about Godric, talked a bit about another person, I think it was Melania, who is an interesting character, to say the least. And now we're gonna try to help Kenneth with his quest. Kenneth's quest is actually quite easy, and I recommend you always do it, because, I mean, it's just easy to do. Unless you're not clearing like all the content in your current playthrough, which is completely fine, I understand that. Unless you're not clearing the entire content, then it is highly recommended you you do his quest. Okay, I hope I don't regret fighting this bear. Oh, only 15 souls. Okay, or 15 runes. I'm gonna keep calling them souls till the very last episode. Now, as much as I would like to, I can't take the cinematic route here. Like, too much, because, you know, there's a big bear right there. I'm hoping if you don't mess with him too much, he won't, like, chase us too far. I'm just gonna try to take this item here. I guess he's not bothered by it. Good. I guess he's just having fun with his tree. We got the nomadic cookbook number 4. Whoa, I never know where those are. Here? Nope. Nope. Here. Missing number 3. I'll have to go get it. A record of crafting techniques left by roaming nomad warriors contains knowledge for surviving in the face of utter scarcity. And that's the same for all of them. It also scraps the fetid pot and the roped fetid pot. I believe that's the poison pot. Oh, this is an ambush. So you know, yeah. I don't think it's a particularly difficult ambush because they get one shot. Maybe not this fella. They got 2 shots anyway. Oh, there's one more? Okay. Now, while we're here, if you go here, which I recommend you do, I'm not gonna go there, but I recommend you do, and be prepared to witness a very cool thing. And when you get there and you start going down, you'll know what I mean by going down. I recommend you just look at a wall and take the controller off your hands and just admire the game. And we just heard howling. That's interesting. That howling is coming from here, from these ruins. And I'm gonna get in just to trigger the name Mistwood Ruins. Yep. I'm not gonna do this right now, but keep in mind the howling. If you're playing the game alongside me and you hear a certain sentence about the howling, keep it in mind. You know, keep this location in mind. We'll come back to it eventually. Okay, back on Torrent. This is a very dense forest. It's really cool, especially just following the path. And what's this? Open for business. Indeed. We have a new friend here.
Dear customer.
First I'm gonna steal your
Right
butterflies.
Right this way. Welcome, valued customer. Come, trade in our wandering emporium. Please, buy something. I'm hungry. I've been hungry so long. Please?
Alright. Well, it is kind of funny that he says he's hungry, but he has a bunch of meat on sale. Is that represents their tree foregrounded against a blue sky? Huh. I guess. I can see it, but... Okay, so I guess from him I want to buy the cookbooks. Okay, a record of crafting techniques, that's right now, okay. And the beast lure. The beast lure pod is probably useful. So I'm I'm actually gonna sell.
How nice, Lise.
What can I sell him? Okay, I'll pop a few of these and purchase. Yeah, so Beast Lure is the item that allows you to like make bears go away. They like, I believe they just follow it, and I think it works for a whole lot more than just bears. And the Exalted Flesh is also really good because it boosts our physical attack, which is pretty much the only type of attack we're gonna be doing. The only type of damage anyway. There's nothing else to buy from this merchant, so I'm not gonna mark him. I'm not gonna buy every shield and every weapon in the game for no reason. Yeah, what are these? Are these arterial leaves? I believe they are. No, they're row of fruits. Okay, never mind. The row of fruits are, as I said, they're not very useful. All they're good for is healing torrent. Oh, I believe these fellas get stronger at night, that's why they have red eyes. It seems like they still all get one shot. So yeah, we're out of the Mistwoods. We missed a couple of spots, you know, here and here. And I'm sure there's like a bunch of like collectibles you can get there. But no like major items as far as I know. Them humans wax raw. Now their mother's been taken. Where are you, Lord Kenneth? The night bedeviled by blood. Well, Lord Kenneth ran away. But he sent me to get his castle back. And from here you can see the Weeping Peninsula and the bridge that you can use to cross. And right over there, I'm gonna turn on my lantern, I guess. You can actually see it behind that tree, I think, an entrance to some catacombs. We'll be going there eventually. The one thing I do plan to do, if I can, is every boss and every like NPC invader, because I think that's the actual game, you know. You play the game so you can kill stuff. So if you're not killing all the stuff, you're not playing the entire game. Nah, I'm not gonna summon Torrent. Since we're gonna be fighting here. We'll fight our way up, killing every enemy, no exceptions. Although I believe there's an ongoing invasion, so there's actually gonna be like a three-way fight. Right? Yeah, they're gonna get shot. Okay, I'm gonna get shot by the ballista. Okay, I guess I have to run. There you go. Oh. Blood Rose. And you, fella. I'm not sure how I feel about you. Just trying. Oh. Let's get that golden seed. Let's try to go around. I can't believe he's blind, but I guess. Yeah, do use sneak freely. It is a major advantage. Well, I did say I'll take everyone head on. I didn't really mean head on. Oh. Okay. draw the Sanctuary Stone. Yep, so this is Kenneth's fort or castle. If we open it, okay, we don't actually have the name yet. Fort Haight. It's a large, oh my god. Oh no. Yeah, I'm gonna rush up there. I'm kinda sad I don't one-shot these rats. Oh, and you see that bomb hit those barrels. And if they do, they explode and do a lot of damage. Okay, now that's the fella we gotta kill. We get the Ash of War, Bloody Slash. Trust me, that's a really good Ash of War. Fortnite. Fortnite. Behold, Earth Tree. Yeah. Fortnite. Fun story. Back when the game started playing, so you see these messages, right? They're all predetermined and pre-written, so that allowed the game devs to translate it to your local language, right? So a funny story that I read was people were doing Fortnite to like reference the game Fortnite. However, the Japanese community, which is very tight-knit and has their own thing going on in terms of how they communicate, they started reading these messages when the game released, and they were like, wait, so do we have to do something at night in this fort, or in pretty much any fort, because that was a joke everyone repeated everywhere. Like, is there something you have to do here? So for the first couple of days, there was like some theories about it until the misunderstanding was cleared up. No, that's like, it's just a joke. But because the game translates the messages, since it can, since they're not like written by players, yeah, they were all like, just take that joke and make it real, and I find that very funny. Because I guess I know Fortnite is popular in Japan, not like as popular as in the US, but I know it's popular. But they just didn't make that connection, because I assume the way you rewrite Fort and you write night in Japanese is different from English, and like translating it directly, you wouldn't like make the connection between that and Fortnite, the video game. But that was a very funny story when I read it. Right. Another fun story. Oh, we got a Texas medallion left. Okay, well, I'll tell that story some other time. Let's talk about the Dectus medallion. Actually, engraved golden greaves worn by the guardians of the minor earth trees in accordance with the nation pact with the earth tree. It is said that their deaths led not to destruction but instead to be renewed. Eternal life as guardian. Okay, so those fellas that we fought in the Weeping Peninsula, I guess, they are guardians of the earth tree. Bloody Slash, blood oath, skill granted by the Lord of Blood from a low stance. Go to blade in your own blood to unleash a rending blood slash in a wide arc. Okay. We also got Cookbook 6, which gives us blood grease. Bloodbone arrow. Okay, so blood stuff, sure. Left half of a split medallion depicting the earth tree. Brandishing the medallion with both halves conjoined will activate the Grand Lift of Dectus, connecting the Altus Plateau to Liurnia. Right half is said to reside in Fort Faroth in the Dragon Barrow, far to the east. Sorry, Fort Faroth in the Dragon Barrow. far to the east, so that would be around here, maybe a bit more off to the side. Okay. When the weather is all like those golden petals again, very pretty. Okay. Well, we've cleared the fourth night. And I guess that concludes our request for Kenneth. Let's see what he has to say. Yeah, I don't think we missed anything. Again, I guess the fourth design is very basic. I couldn't say like in other places where you can just stand there and like be in awe. I guess I guess that sort of novelty would be worn off quickly in something as basic as this. But still, it is a pretty area. I mean, if you go over here, you can still like observe the entire Mistwood, and I do believe the Mistwood to be very cool from the outside. It's a very dense forest, and once you get in there, it's very disorientating. I think they pulled that off superbly. Once you're in there, you don't know which way is which. You can use the compass, you can use the map, but navigating through your own senses doesn't really work. It's not that easy, and it's not really a big area. That's what makes it even more special. It's not even a big area, and there's not really much to it. Like there's 2-3 locations, but it's just that good. And that fort will get there sometime. And I guess you can take a sneak peek at Caelid. Caelid is probably my least favorite area of the game, maybe second least favorite, pretty much for everyone else. It's really cool. But it's the difficulty in it for some reason spikes very hard. But you can sort of see like a few things. You can get your first glimpse at Caelid, the dead trees, that white stuff are like dead trees and dead branches. The lore from that area is really cool. Okay, let's get back to Kenneth, because we're 32 minutes in. I think it's time we finished this episode. Okay, he's still there. Time to tell him the good news. Now, I'm not sure what the trigger for the quest is. I think you just have to kill the main boss up top, the one that gives you the Ash of War, and if you do that, it'll like trigger the quest is done. I don't think you have to clear the entire fort, because that would be silly.
I've been waiting for you with bated breath. Did you manage to recapture my fort? Oh, excellent news. Just wonderful. And the knight's dead to boot. Well done, my friend. Well done indeed. I knew I was right to trust you. Now, here's your reward, as promised. Go ahead. It's all yours.
Earthsteel dagger.
Right then. Time for me to head to the fort. I've much to do. First, I'll have to re-establish communication with the demi-humans. What's that look? You don't believe me? Well, under the Erd Tree, commingling with the demi-humans is made possible. Even the vulgar shall not be left behind, under the rule of true order. Which is why I, Kenneth Haight, next in line as the rightful ruler of Limgrave, have sworn to uphold it. Just you watch, my friend. Just you watch. Ah, yes. I've been meaning to ask. Would you like to enter my service? I see bright things in your future, stout warrior. Enter into my service and learn the workings of the Erd Tree's true order. And who knows? Perhaps sometime down the line, the grace of gold will return to those tarnished eyes of yours. What say you? A fine accord, is it not? Very well indeed. I knew I saw something in you. I shall await you at my fort. We shall hold a ceremony for your knighting there, I think. I I see great things ahead of us. We are truly by the Erdtree blessed. Right then, I've much to do.
Okay, so I guess we've learned that the demi-humans can coexist with people. They're not just savages, and they're not just monsters that like wear rags and go around with clubs assaulting people. So yeah, we've also learned about the Order. Well, we already learned about it before, but the Golden Order, or whatever order he was talking about. Um, yeah, I've pledged my service to him. I don't believe that is important. Like in terms like locking you into something, you just help him. You're just gonna be in his service. That's it. So yeah, he's gonna be waiting for us in his fort. So we wanna travel back there real quick. He also gave us a dagger, which I wanna check. What does that dagger do? An steel dagger with a grass crest engraved upon its blade, carried by the Erdtree royalty for self-defense in times of peace. Though forged to a high standard, the weapon is difficult to wield. Attack power also scales with fate. That is true. If you look here, attributes required, fate 14, and it has a fate scaling, which means compared to this, actually that's a DC, so maybe not. But if you add 99 of strength, dexterity, and faith, I think this dagger would do more damage than this one. However, it does not do holy damage. Like, okay, give me a second. I'm trying to use the mouse. Let me get there. Good. It does not do holy damage. I don't believe we have a weapon that does anything other than physical. Yeah. Even though it scales with fate, that's the unique property of this weapon. It scales with fate, but it doesn't do holy damage. Oh, I just hit my mic stand. Hope you didn't hear that, and if you did, I'm sorry. So that's decent dagger. Honestly, I could see someone doing a build with that. Alright, let's get inside. Oh no. These weren't here before. Guess I'm gonna take all these blood roses. I can't remember if they're used for anything. Oh, see, he had golden eyes. He gave me 210 runes. The normal enemies give 42. I don't know if you noticed that. Get all the smoldering butterflies. So what happened to Kenneth? Nobody here. Ah, there he is.
Ah, you, is it? I suppose you must have seen it by now, yes. The sorry state of my fort. Oh, indeed, it is a foul fate for a land to be without a ruler. One must be found, with haste, and not that awful Godric, but a true and stalwart lord of the proper lineage to take the reins of Limgrave. I'm sorry to have lifted your hopes, but I haven't the authority to raise you to knighthood as things stand. The great Kenneth Haight issues his sincerest apology. But now, I must begin my search post-haste for a true and stalwart lord of the proper lineage to take the reins of Limgrave. must begin my... For a true...
As far as nobles go, Kenneth here is... he's not that bad. And compared to like most characters in this game, most NPCs, he's really like one of the most normal, I would say. Okay, so I guess his fort is in too much of a state of disrepair to be worth salvaging, and he wishes to bring order to the land of Limgrave. No, not the entire lands between, so not like the entire continent, just Limgrave, just this part. We will see him again sometime, and his quest will continue. For now, though, I hope you enjoyed this episode. We, again, slowly made more progress in the side content of this game. Next episode, I am considering going somewhere very special. Or actually, no. Before that, we will meet someone even more special. Hopefully. It depends on what I decide to do when I record the next episode. Because there's a very cool thing, and I'm definitely gonna mark it. Oh, well. I guess the game kind of spoiled it for you there, a little bit. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and remember to comment on like all the little lore tidbits that you know of, so I can incorporate them into the video, learn more about them. I do watch some lore videos every now and again, but I'm not too well informed, and even when I do watch them, I don't always remember like all the details. But yeah, I will catch you in the next episode. Bye bye.